welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is a video I'm kind of shaking to make because I just can't actually believe that this is finally here, and I've been working on it for so long, and it was never gonna release, and it's just insane to me that I'm even sat here making this video. But yeah, you may already know what it is if you follow me on Instagram and stuff, but I know some of you don't, so I will get to what it is in a second. Since I was a kid, since I was a teenager, I've always wanted to have my own brand of some sort. I would spend ages in my little notebook just basically drawing out dress designs and stuff. Some of you may be like, what on earth are you even talking about, Bella? So basically, I am launching a clothing line. I'll show you all the dates and everything very soon, so you know when it's releasing. I will be launching Belcia. A lot of people were confused as well about how you say the name. So it is just Belcia, like Belcia. You know what I mean? It's crazy to me that it's finally here after all this time of the design process, manufacturing, choosing everything from the packaging and doing my best to really put my own twist on everything and make sure that every single piece that I release is perfect. This was originally meant to release in September, long time ago, but it was delayed so much because I just kept pushing back. I kept pushing back again and again to the point where the manufacturers were a little annoyed because I was never happy with the product because I refused. I could have easily released it back in September. I could have definitely done that easily, but I wasn't 110% happy with the final products. I just wasn't. It wasn't there yet for me. It was on the right path. Don't get me wrong. I was like, this can be really amazing, but it's just not there yet, and I do not want to release something that isn't all the way there, you know? So that's a little background story. There will be a second video going way more into depth about the whole process, and all the behind the scenes stuff. But yeah, this will only be the try-on portion, and I'm gonna go through every single thing that is releasing, all the details you need to know, sizing, measurements, just sizing, measurements, all the colors I'm releasing, just everything about this first ever Belcia collection launch. So this brand is a female and male clothing brand. For this first initial release though, there will only be female clothing release, but there also will be unisex dad hats. And then later on in the year, we will be releasing men's clothes too. So make sure you follow the Belcia Instagram because all of the updates will be on there. All of the sneak peeks, all of the reviews, just absolutely everything to do with the brand will be on the Instagram page. So make sure to go follow. Okay, so before we get into all of the items, I just want to make the launch date, time, places we're going to ship to very clear from the beginning. So the launch day is on the screen right now. It's so close, oh my god. And the time as well in all of the different locations will also be on the screen. Because we are a new company, I have ordered very small amount of stock basically, just because every single thing invested into the brand, basically everything was paid for by me personally, so I couldn't really afford either to get a very large quantity, or I didn't know how well it would do. But obviously if there is interest and everything like that, then for the next time I'll make sure to buy stock accordingly. If you definitely want something that you see in this video, I would highly suggest you being there on time, just because it might sell out very quickly, it might not. I honestly have no idea. I have no clue. I'm going into this completely unaware of what could happen. So countries that we will be shipping to. The main countries that we will be shipping to I will place on the screen right now so you can see. There are other countries that we can ship to as well, but I'll make sure to maybe put those on the website so you know. There are only a few countries we can't ship to at the moment purely because of coronavirus. So first of all, before we jump into what I'm sure everyone is here for, we will be releasing some stitched dad hats. Hat dads? I was about to say hat dads. Some stitched dad hats. These will be also releasing with the sets on the launch day, so if you want one of those, I just thought it was a nice little add-in, nice little accessory to drop in as well. I'm also really trying to make everything as affordable as possible, but please do bear in mind that I'm not ordering thousands and thousands of quantities, and that does make the price a lot more expensive for me to actually make. Because the higher up you go in stock, the cheaper it actually becomes to manufacture. And the quality of the clothes are very, 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 very good. I am incredibly proud of how they've turned out, and I think it was 110% worth the wait. I am so glad I did not launch before when I could have, and I waited it out and really got the most perfect product. So yes, please do keep that in mind as well with the prices. We definitely want to be very, very affordable though. I also in the future really want to add like discount codes for students and everything like that, and try and help out as many people as we can. I really like these hats. I think they're very, very cute. I love the fact that they're like stitched in as well. People had originally suggested just to do like a print on it, but I find that just the print comes off really easily. Like it's not a stable hat that can last you if it is kind of printed. So I did stitch in the name, and it is stitched in very well. At first they didn't stitch it in very well, and I went back, complained, got them all restitched, and they are looking fine as hell now, okay? Okay, so now for what you've all probably been waiting for. It is what I'm wearing right now, and what I've definitely posted a lot of sneak peeks on Instagram over, the Arie sets. Okay, so I am releasing 2 colours with the Arie sets. I definitely wish to do more in the future, but for now we are just having the 2 colours. That's 4. I mean 2. Yeah, so they're coming out in the 2 colours, and they are separated. So we have the Arie top and then the Arie Joggers. So before we go into each separate item, this material is incredibly stretchy. I'll even show you on here. It is very, 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 very stretchy. Super stretchy, super cozy, super comfortable. It doesn't like dig in anywhere, nothing like that. This is just a really, really, really comfortable set to be in at any time of the day. If you want to stay home, if you want to go out, go run errands, whatever you want to use this for, super comfortable. It is a little bit warm, but like nothing overbearing. Like your skin can still breathe through it. You can definitely still breathe. Would I recommend this for the gym? You can definitely wear this to the gym, no problem. You just might be a little warm because it is a little bit more of a still breathable material, but not as breathable as something like gym specific leggings. I just thought that I would make that very, very clear just so no one was confused around it, or maybe bought it and didn't realize that it wasn't like gym specific, if that makes sense. I'm gonna cover the tops first and then the bottoms. So for the tops, they do have little thumb holes. I love thumb holes because I always just pull my shirts like over my hands. I love like long sleeves, the ones that you can just like feel really cozy in and don't just like cut off awkwardly like here, you know what I mean? So I really, really, really wanted long sleeves, so I did the long sleeves first, and then I thought, you know what, I think adding like a little thumb hole would make this so much nicer, because then you actually just get to, you know, use your fingers while your sleeve is over your hand, and who doesn't want to use their fingers, you know? You need your fingers for many things. So I thought it was just a good idea, okay? So that's what I did, and I added little thumb holes, which I think are really, really cute. This goes like perfectly over your hand. The actual like band thingy sits perfectly on your wrist, and I have tried it on other people as well, not just myself, and every single time fit perfectly. So we do have a zip. I will also be putting with Tryon clips as well, either on the side or just covering the screen. But we also have a zip too. I have a sports bra underneath this one, but it does zip all the way to the top. So really just depends on what style you're going for. Maybe you live in like a colder country and you just want that like a little bit of like neck protection, but obviously you can have it down, which is how I use it personally. I just prefer it. Maybe not all the way down, I kind of just tend to put it like around like the middle part, and then a sports bra underneath. However, you can definitely use this without a sports bra. You can just go commando underneath, that's completely fine too. I haven't noticed that like my, you know, that shows up through the top or anything like that, because the material is obviously ribbed too, so it's much harder to see any bumps or poked out things, if you get me. The top, as you can also see in the try-on video, goes up to about your rib cage area. If you do have a slightly bigger bust, because you know, don't really have much going on up top, you know. But if you do, I would definitely recommend to go up a size if you are in between sizes, because it might lift it quite a bit. So if you don't want it to be like too short, I would definitely recommend going up a size if you do have a larger bust area. It will still fit you just fine because it's a very, very giving material in terms of wearability, because you can size down, you can size up, and most likely it will still fit you unless it's a very, very, very off size for you. So yeah, if you are in between sizes and you have a smaller bust, go for the smaller size. If you're in between sizes and you have a bigger bust, go a size up. I hope that helps. Other than that, they are extremely true to size. I personally wear a small. I'm a UK size 8 on the top part as well, and all of my measurements, everything you need to know, down in the description box. So if you want to know my measurements, I have taken measurements of like everything you can think of. That will be in the description box. There's a hair on my eye. Hello. As for the Tryon clips as well, you see that they are not exactly the longest tops ever. I have had a few questions as well asking if I would release a longer version of it. I tried, trust me, with this type of top and just the way it's built really, it didn't really look right to have a long one. It didn't really go with the design of the top. So I am thinking of ways around that, and definitely in the future I'm going to be releasing so many full length tops because I know not everyone likes a crop top. The price and everything of the top, all of the little bullet points for this top will be on the screen as well in case I missed anything. So as for the sizes will be the same throughout all of the 2 sets and also top and bottom. So you do buy them separately because obviously it just made more sense that way, because just because you're one size on the bottom doesn't mean you're a different size or the same size on the top. If your size is not up there, I am so sorry, but I promise you in the future we will have your size. Okay, so getting into the bottoms are extremely stretchy as well. Everything is the same exact material. I definitely made sure that the waist can fit everybody. There is ties as well at the waist, so all you have to do is just make it a little bit tighter. But I find so many clothes just are so compressive at the waist that it literally is just like uncomfortable because they're so incredibly tight. So I definitely made sure that we didn't do that with this one. It's not exactly like super loose around the waist, don't get me wrong, it still is snug, but very stretchy. And also if you need to make it tighter, all you have to do is just tie them and they fit perfectly. I've been getting a lot of questions asking if they will fit taller girls and shorter girls as well. Where will it stop around your leg area? I am personally 5'7" and they basically stop at a perfect length for me. If you are taller, they will come up a little bit, but honestly I think it's really cute when they do come up a little bit, and I'll even show you in the try-on clips as well what they look like when they're a little bit higher up if you are taller. But personally I find that it really suits like the material and the style of the jogger anyway. So I really like that. And also if you are a shorter girl, you may need to roll it just maybe once or twice. Nothing crazy though, it won't be like crazy different lengths, and it's not like overly long or overly short. It will fit the majority of people a very similar way. So sizing with the bottoms, honestly I find them incredibly true to size. I am in between an 8 and a 10 UK size. For Alphalete, I'm a small in everything. I'm usually like a small to a medium in bottoms. I wear the small, they fit absolutely perfectly. So honestly, if you are in between sizes, I would even say to go for the smaller size. So the prices as well for the bottoms will also be on the screen right here. And also the price for the full set, if you want to get both items, will also be on the screen right now. So yes. So lastly, I also want to talk about the packaging really quickly. We have tried our absolute best to make as many things as sustainable as possible. Our packaging, for the most part, the inside is recyclable. Also the tags that come with the items, like on each individual item, is recycled too. So we are trying to make as many things recycled as we possibly can. Obviously, as I mentioned at the start, since this is purely my investment, I wasn't able to do absolutely everything recycled, but I really want to get to that point so much. And we are definitely already looking into ways to make it even more sustainable as we can, really. Okay guys, so that is pretty much it. I don't know whether I throw up, whether I scream in excitement, whether I just lie on the ground and cry. Like, I honestly I'm feeling such a mix of emotions right now because this is just crazy to me. And just the massive support I've gotten from you guys. Not even in relation to Belcia, just in general with Alphalete or with anything, just comments or DMs or just anything that you guys have done to show me support. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Like, it's just been such a big dream of mine, I guess, and it's finally here. I don't want to give you guys too much of a long sob story or anything, but yeah, it's really a dream come true, and again, it's all because of you guys. Again, the release date and the time and everything will be on the screen right now. Again, also, if you have any questions, literally any sizing questions, material questions, questions about the company, literally any question on the moon, all you have to do is just message the Belcia Instagram page, so it's belcia.collection. It'll be up on the screen here as well. All you have to do with any questions at all is just message that page, and I will get back to you. At the moment it is me doing everything, but at some point I do really want to perhaps hire someone along to help, because it's quite a struggle to do everything. Oh, also there will be giveaways as well on the Belcia page, so really do make sure you follow that because I will be doing giveaways as well, so please look out for those. So if you do buy anything from Belcia this time around, make sure to post the picture and tag us, because we'll be saving everyone's pictures and basically having like a massive giveaway for the next release. So yeah, if you want to join into that, all you have to do is just post a picture wearing one of the sets or the hat or any little piece that you buy, doesn't matter what it is, and we will enter you into the giveaway straight away. So yes, thank you again so much, so freaking much for even just for any support again that you've given me, or supporting this brand, anything at all. Honestly, I am incredibly grateful, and I couldn't do this without you, so thank you so much. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!